I held my ground because I felt it was ultimately my genuine opinion of the game after having played it extensively, but with Cyberpunk 2077, it's different, because this is a review where I feel I certainly didn't do my due diligence. It's a review from someone who rushed through the campaign and the overall experience instead of taking his time. It's a review from someone who put way too much trust in CD Projekt Red, and it's a review from someone who got way too caught up in the hype.
Well. A Call of Duty game going in the background. Anyway, man. Breaking news. Fucking YongYea has ripped down the CD Projekt Cyberpunk 2077 review and admitted that it was a fucking Shill fest. Admitted that he gave CD Projekt Red special treatment. Admitted that had it been a different damn company, he would have never went along with the crap in the embargo. He would have never went along and gave the game the benefit of the doubt, talking about it's gonna be fixed when the fucking Day 1 and Day 0 patches come out. Admitted to being completely biased. This is why you don't trust these motherfuckers, man. This is why. And even the ones that could possibly be trustworthy, people like him, they ruin that for other fucking reviewers, content creators, because he went into something totally biased, and with his bias on his sleeve still released a review as if it was objective. That's the fucked up part about it. He released it as if it was objective, with his bias sitting on his fucking sleeve. He even went to as far to admit that he did not even play the damn game correct. He didn't play it. He so-called rushed through the campaign. All of those fucking, it lived up to the hype, and the characters and the story was gripping, that he said in the review. Now he done tore it down. Unless somebody has saved it and re-uploaded it, you won't be able to go back and see any of this. But all of this, he got all of that out of a rush job through the damn campaign. Out of a fucking rush job. Admitted that they only had a week to play it. No, you didn't only have a week to play it. You could have played that fucking game as long as you want, and then posted a review like Spear Hunter did. Sphere Hunter. She posted a review of that shit like 2 months later. No, you gave yourself a week to do it because you wanted to rush out some shit to have it out on release day to get clicks. And you done got all the clicks. You done got paid for this bullshit ass review that you put up of this dumbass game. It ain't like you gonna give the damn money back. So what is it? Trying to save face? It's trying to save face because the damn game is still not up to the par that they said it was gonna be, and they're just still making empty promises, talking about it's gonna be the game that we promised you eventually. It's no coincidence that today the news came out that the damn thing woefully underperformed and might have even been under 1 million copies sold in the first quarter. That's when this dude decided it was safe to come out of his hole and admit that he was completely compliant in a load of bullshit around Cyberpunk 2077. He's admitting in this video he posted today that his computer with a 3080 could barely run it. His computer. His computer with a 3080 could barely run this game. This is what this man is telling us. This is who you trust. I already seen comments defending this fucking dude in this damn video talking about how damn The Witcher 3 is what made us expect this greatness. Bruh, The Witcher 3 is what made you expect that greatness. No, The Witcher 3 might have made you look at CD Projekt Red and say they got the potential to make a good game. But Shill motherfuckers like him made you expect this greatness. Shill motherfuckers who got to put in a behind closed doors demo at E3 2018 made you expect this greatness. Shill motherfuckers like him who told you CD Projekt Red could do no wrong made you expect this greatness. Shill motherfuckers like him who was all up on they dick because they got Keanu Reeves to play Johnny Silverhand made you expect this greatness. Not The Witcher 3. Were you even around for the fucking Witcher 3 when it first came out? The fucking shit barely worked on the PS4. It damn near had the same set of problems to the lesser extent that Cyberpunk 2077 did. The shit had to go through hella fucking patches and redos and redos, and it had a downgrade from the E3 2015 presentation in the graphics. Don't get me wrong, I love The Witcher 3. I'm not hating on that at all. I've owned The Witcher 3 on every platform that it came out on except for the PC, just because I don't have one. That's not what this is, but what track record do these motherfuckers have? They only made 3 major fucking games before hot damn Cyberpunk came out. The Witcher 1, 2, and 3. So what are we talking about? The Witcher 1 was built on the Neverwinter Nights engine, so the work for that was already done for them. They just had to make a good game out of it. The Witcher 2 I'm not all too familiar with, so I'm not gonna speak on it. I only played it a little bit on the Xbox 360 version. But The Witcher 3 was janky as fuck. Bruh, like, it was janky. It had to get fixed over years. Their business practices weren't as egregious looking back then, because The Witcher 3 didn't have anywhere near the amount of jankiness that Cyberpunk has. They pushed out The Witcher 3 in a janky form. They pushed out Cyberpunk 2077 broken and damn near fucking unusable. They pushed out Cyberpunk 2077 unable to damn near be played on the Xbox One and PS4, the systems that the shit was supposed to be designed for. They pushed out Cyberpunk 2077 crashing my PS5 23 times. And yet, this fucking dude admitted that he never saw a PS4 copy or Xbox One copy. Boom. He was biased towards CD Projekt Red. Boom. He was hyped. He said the shit lived up to his hype and beyond. And now all of a sudden, the game ain't fucking what you thought it was. All of a sudden, you looking back, talking about, even though you had a little bit of a good time with the game, it wasn't all that. Nothing about the fucking shit has fundamentally changed that should make your opinion shift this hard, if that was in fact your real opinion back then. But it wasn't. It wasn't his real opinion. He was just bullshitting and shilling, and he didn't expect the shilling to blow up in his fucking face. It blew up in his face because people didn't hold don't hold CD Projekt Red to the same type of reverence that these fucking shilling ass reviewers do, so they can keep getting free shit and getting free trips and getting invited to closed doors fucking bullshit ass meetings in which a fake version of the motherfucking game was shown. It was never his opinion. He was too much of a coward to tell you that he didn't fucking like this game and it was broken. And this is coming from me, somebody who likes the fucking game. But I would never tell you in a million years that this bullshit game is some high and mighty piece of software that these motherfuckers tried to make it seem like. And everybody tried to dump on that GameSpot girl, and it seemed like she was the only one who had any fucking balls. Her and Jeff Grubb. It seemed like she was. It seemed like she was the only one who had any fucking courage. The GameSpot girl who gave this bullshit a 7. Dreamcast guy gave this shit a 9 after saying it was janky and it was only 12 hours long. A 12-hour long game that's been in development for 8 fucking years, that been pushed back 3 times, and it was 12 hours long to him. No, that was bullshit. I haven't even beat the campaign yet, and I done put over 80 something hours into the game. I haven't played it in about 3 months though. Like 3-4 months. I was just like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I got better shit to do with my time than play Cyberpunk 2077. This motherfucker YongYea said that he put so little time into the game that he didn't even interact with the busted ass police system. He thought that the police, on the few occasions that the police interacted with him, he thought that the police spawned right next to him because it was a bug. That was his words. He thought the police spawned directly beside him because it was a bug. He didn't even interact with the shit enough to know that is what happens every fucking time you have an interaction with the cops in Cyberpunk 2077, and yet he had the nerve to come out and tell you that the game would surpass every expectation that you had for it. That it was gripping, that it was this, that it was that, it was amazing, it was beautiful. And followed the bullshit ass NDA where they told him he couldn't even show his own fucking footage. If you still take this motherfucker seriously, something is wrong with you. Get this fool out of here.